Hi, this Python train ticketing system. So let me just show you guys how it works. You can always select, let's say you intend to select maybe economy. You'll select your destination, adult, select how many adults on going for the trip and just click on total, or you can select a child there, and that is how it works. So what I will do now is to take you guys straight into Python, and I will demonstrate, or we create one of these together, and you guys will see how to put one of these together. It might take some time to complete, so let's go straight into Python now. Welcome to Python train ticketing system. So let's start by importing the following library. So import all, then let's import random as well. Yeah, and import as follows. And we define the name of our app, so we're gonna call that root equals tk. So that will be the geometry, the name of the app, and the background color set. The next thing is I'm going to create a widget frame, and that widget frame is inside the root. Let's define the width of this widget. That's the width of the widget right there, and the height, let's go for, I'm going to go for 100 because that will just be right at the top. And let's give it a border. Let's make that maybe 14 and kind of like raise it a little bit. Alright, so let's raise that. Okay then, so the next thing is to make sure this widget frame is packed. So let's pack it, and side equals top right there. Now we declare other frames. So I'm just let me just call these two frames because I intend to divide the whole interface. So let's call that f1 equals frame. So let's pick that up now, and right there, that's my frame defined. The rest of the frames, you can see that. Okay, so if I run it before, you guys see how this frame will look like. And here I've set the back color for them to be black. So let me just, this is the frame at the bottom. Let's move that down a little bit so that you can see it. And maybe this root, this. Okay, there. And let's enter. We'll just enter a break there so that I know which one is which. Maybe copy this. Let's copy this out of there, the colors and so on, and just put that right underneath the frames. Yeah. So that's for my frame colors there. Okay. So all I just need to do now is, let me save it. I'm going to save it as train ticket, or let's go for pi_train _ticket. Yeah, save it right on my desktop. Let's run it and see what I've done so far. And right there, guys, that is how my framework looks right now. Okay, so what I need to do next is to start adding all my components right here for this trend management system. But before then, let me enter the title here. So right up there in the top, maybe I should just call it tops. Let's make this tops. Okay, now right at the top, let's say LBL title, equals label, and this label is right inside tops. Okay, and right there, that is my title there. Okay, let's save that and run it. Let's see what we've done so far. Right there. Okay, now what we need to do is add some other component here. I'm going to need a checkbox, maybe a combo box here, and maybe checkbox here as well. I might as well use checkbox, label, and so on. So this one is called top left frame top. Let's see, it's called top left 1, top left 2, and top left 3. Okay, so let's close all of this and start the definition of all my components. So I'm just gonna get enough space there so you guys can still just have a look at my frames right now before I start work on the other widgets. So the rest of the widget will be right here. Okay, let's start by entering as follows. Okay, right here, let's say widget or create widget, and I'm going to declare some variables. First of all, maybe let's call that string variable. So I need a couple of those. It's likely I'm going to need more than that, but let me just, for now, do with what I have in here. Okay, I have about 8 there. The first component would be LBL class. So that would be just a title. LBL class, I want LBL class inside top left 1. And let's give it a font. Let me just copy this font, paste it right there. It's now going to be 80 though. Let's change that to about 16, and the text on it equals class and the border equals 8. Close that. Now let's add a grid. Let's add a grid to this class. Dot grade, make that 0. The row is 0, and the column should be 0 as well, equals 0. And let's say strictly equals west. There. If I save and run, this is how it will look like right there. So we need to add more widget onto it. So let's add more widget onto this. So the next widget I'm going to need, I think I should call that standard. So that will be my standard widget here. The standard widgets right here. So maybe copy all of this, come right down here, paste it there, and just call it CHK standard, and that will be for my checkbox. And right in here I'm going to add a checkbox. So calling the object check button. Check button is called, and now the check button is right inside top left one. The text that I want on this check button, I want it to be standard. So copy that very standard and paste it right in here. There. Now let's see, maybe change this. Let me go for 20. Now I have standard in there. What about let's get rid of this first. The variable, let me assign a variable for it now. Variable equals var1, and the value, let's enter value equals 1, and when it's on is 1, and when it's off is 0. Okay, when it's checked is 1, and when it's unchecked is 0. That is fine. Okay, now let's change the location. So let's give it 1. Okay, I'm gonna just run that and see how it looks like. Alright, that's fine. If this is 20, let's change this to 20 as well, or maybe 22. If it's not good, then we'll change it again. 22. Just copy now. Copy this and change the rest around. I need 2 more of those there. So just change the names. So I will speed that up anyway. Alright, I have defined the names, but I just need to change the text value here. That is economy, and this one will be first class. Just change that to first class. There. Okay, so all that is left now, since the first one here is 1, we need to change this row to 2, and this row becomes 3. Save this, save the project, and just run it. Let's see. Right there, guys, look at that. So all that is left for us to do now is to work on this very one and this one. Okay, so let's do that. Then before we adjust the whole system to fill up the string. So let's close that. And maybe just draw a line here. Need to know the position of every single component. Paste this here, change this to variables. Alright, so the next one, this is create widgets top 1. This will be create widget top 2. Just, I'm using that as a reference point for me. And next one, I'm going to just copy 2 or 3 of these. Let's just copy. Let's copy 2. Paste that in there. right? And this will be called destination. Destination. Change this to destination as well. I may have to speed up this widget design process because it's all the same process instead of wasting time. And these will become adults. Let's change this one to adult. Let's copy here, change that to adult, and this becomes adult as well. Why I will change this one to children or child right there. Copy and just rename that. Right there, guys. Okay, you see in here I'm gonna need one. The first thing, let's change the name. This one is 2 frame 2 and 2. Okay, done. Now I think I should enter a combo box here, so let's call that combo box CBM combo. Yeah, okay, CBM destination. Let's put this combo box right in here. Destination. Okay, and that will be equals TTK. Let's say dot combo box. Then I'll specify which of my frame this very combo box will be placed in. So let's enter variable. That's wrong. Let's change that around. Variable equals, let me give it value, let's say 4. I think I've used 3 of those already. Yeah, I even need to change these ones too. That's 2, 3. So that will be, this one is 4. Okay, that's fine. And let's set the state. That's one of the attribute. State equals, or one of the properties, state equals read. Let's make that read only. Okay, comma. And what about the fonts? Let me go for 20. I think I have the font here somewhere, so let's just copy that. Okay, 22 is fine. Copy and just paste that in there. Right, and the width, let's say the width, I'll go for about 20 as well. Just close that there. Now one more thing for this combo box to work is I will still have to import the library. Let's say the combo box destination dot, or let's say combo box destination, enter square bracket value, close that square bracket, equals the following. Okay, now I want it to be empty, so that's comma. Now the destinations will be as follows. Let's go for Kilburn, right, comma, Preston, comma. I should enter speech mark there really, or an apostrophe in here as well. Okay, And the next one, let's enter, let's go back in there, back there, maybe let's enter that. Okay, let's enter Oxford here, and here I'm going to specify Leeds, then, and let's go for Brixton here. Right, so now I have all of my destination in place. Okay, now the current destination here, let's copy this, the combo box. Let me, it doesn't look like combo box, let me change it to 0. Yeah, combo, yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, that's fine, I like it like that. The current, let's say current, let's make that 0. Right, what about the location? The location will be all of this. Okay, let's put that there first, then we'll copy that. Let's copy all of this, copy that, paste that in there, and this will be, since this is 0, okay, this will be column 1, so that is fine. Alright, so one other thing is to add the library for this combo box. So let me scroll right up there and just maybe copy this, and just copy this, come down here, paste it there, and enter TK, comma, and let's go for the string variable, comma, TTK, and there. Right, so let's save that, save, and have a look at the lines of code scheme. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, so here I have the combo box. Alright, variable, the state of the combo box, the width, the destinations. I only have 5 destination, and the current state is 0. Okay, let's save it. File, save, give it a run and see. Run it. Okay, we have one error there. Okay then. Right, let's take care of that. Close that, go right up there, and check that out. That's just the spelling error. Alright, save and run. We have one more error. Let's see what happened. Okay, there's still one of these with that name, so let's come right down here and change that. There we go, right here. Okay, now run it and see. Alright, that is it, but it happens, I would have loved it to be in here. So that means this is frame 2 and this is 3. Okay, let's change that. Let's change all of these to 3. Okay, and this is 3 as well. This is 3. Alright, save. I think I should reduce the size of these to maybe 10 or 12. That seems to be too long. Save again. Oh, sorry about that. Let's press save, run, and right there, guys. That's how I wanted it. That's good. Maybe I should even move this up. Okay, those are the destination. Kilburn, Preston. Alright, now I can just put something here. Selected destination. Okay, we need to change this. Okay. Alright. So let's come up here and just enter something here. Let's say select a destination. So that's fine. And we have to change this then. Let's change this to 1. And this becomes 2. Yeah. Become 3 and 4. Save and run again. Let's see how it will look. Okay. Alright, I just need to rearrange it. This should be here. Let's go back and see what happened. Select a destination, right? That is correct. So right underneath we have destination. Select. Let's call that select. LB also right. Now destination is row 1, column 1, and combo box should be row 1 as well. Row 1, column 2. So that means this one is 2, 3. Save, run. Right there. That's fine. Okay, but this seems to be too wide. Maybe I should just reduce the font. Let's see, this font is 20 and this one is 22. Let's change that to 20 as well. All of this 20. Okay. Alright. Now this very one here. Let's take care of this, and we're going to have to move this in a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Select destination. That's 1. Let's reduce this. Okay, it's working how it looks good anyway. So, but one other thing that we just need to do is to now take care of this side of it. Okay, so let's see what we should put in there. I think maybe we should enter type of ticket in there, maybe single or return. So I can just copy one of these and just paste it in there. Alright, I should do it that way. Okay, let's come in here and maybe copy all of this. Copy. So that will be for ticket. And move this up a little bit. Press that in there. Change all of this to frame 2. And this will become type of ticket or ticket type. Right. So in here we have single, and this will become return. So let's change the names. This is single. There, and the other one is return. Okay, now let's run it and see. Okay, that's good. I just need single return, maybe one more. Single return, and yeah, single return, yeah. Okay, there's something we need to put into consideration. Let me run it and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Even if we have single can be 2 people, and return can be like 4 or 5 people. So supposing we have an entering widget here to specify if the single is 2 or 1. Okay, yes, it would require more programming, but I think that makes sense. Okay, let's go back in here, and here maybe reduce this. This is too long. And here select a destination, or that can become destination selector. Cut that off. Destination selector. Alright, now underneath here let's enter type of ticket in there. So that will be L, or that will be entry actually. So let's just say ENT. I need ENT. Okay, ENT equals entry. Okay, this entry I would like it to be inside top frame 2, and top frame 2. Okay, now let's enter a font for it. We want the font to be maybe 20. Copy that, paste it in there as well. Then let's assign a variable. We might as well do that now, a variable for it. So I can just copy something here, copy that, paste that in here, and change the variable to 5. And I suppose we have up to 5 variables here. We have 8 for now. Those are the variables right there, if you guys don't know. There they are. Okay, come back down now. Comma, what else do I need? Maybe let's give it a border of equals to, comma, and width. Let's make that justify. Let's justify it left. Okay, let's leave it then. Get rid of the justify. Alright, so in here we might as well just park it. Oh, sorry, grade it right here. Grade equals column 1. Now I'm just going to copy this, copy all of this, maybe change this even to lowercase, makes it looks more sensible to lowercase here. Now copy all of this, come down here, paste that in there, and this one becomes return. For return, and this becomes return as well, return here as well. And here we need to change this. This is 2, so we change this to 2 to 1. Yeah, that is fine. Now let's run it and see. Okay, that is looking good. So we can always enter. Okay, single, we can say, yeah, 10 people are coming, something like that. All right, or 3 people are coming. Let's come in here. This will be variable 6. Now let's see who's got all of these variables that are copied. All right, they're all yeah. So all of this needs to be, they need to have their own variable. Okay, yeah, economy. All right, we need to change all of that. So economy is fine. That is fine. Up to first is 3. So the other one here, we have 1. That should be 1. That's 3. So this should be maybe 4, 5. Let's say this is 6 and 7. Okay, 7 variables used so far. So let's run it again. Alright, so maybe I should put 1 underneath here just for comment anyway. Yeah, let's put 1 underneath there for comment. Let's just copy. Let's see if you have any more comments. You put that there, comment. Okay, right now this one will be 3, and we also need one of these where we can enter our comment. Now here, this will be text. Copy all of this. Yeah, that's comment, that's fine. So change this to text. Comment or remark, whatever. So this is 7. Variable will be 7 here, and this is comment. Yeah. So this is now 3, 1. Okay, let's run it and see. Alright, so that is fine, guys. So with that, I think I'll call it the end of the first part of this tutorial. So with the second part, we just take care of all of this. See you guys in the second part of the tutorial.